Hello and welcome to this video. However you got yourself here, however you find yourself here, it's great to have you. My name's Megan and today I am sharing my managed isolation experience in Auckland, New Zealand. I flew back home from London in December 2020 and was actually in isolation over Christmas. To add another layer, I also got out on New Year's Eve and surprised my parents who had no idea I was coming home. So hopefully you enjoy this one, full of info and a little bit vloggy. Also, quick mention, I have done a couple of other videos on my flying experience with Cathay Pacific and Heathrow Airport, so do check those out after this one if you haven't done so already. So, if you've clicked into this video, perhaps you're just curious about the isolation process or structure or facilities in New Zealand, or perhaps you're preparing for your own isolation stint. Whatever the case may be, I hope this video gives you some insight, or at least a decent look and feel as to what it is like. The process starts well before you fly. The New Zealand government requires you to book your stay in managed isolation, and this is done through the miq.govt.nz website. First you register yourself, then you reserve a date when you plan to arrive in the country, keeping in mind there is a fair bit of demand on their calendar and limited space, so when I was doing this, dates were literally getting greyed out as unavailable by the day and had to go back and forth between there and my airline's site to find the flight that arrived on an available date. You are allowed to hold the date on the MIQ website for up to 48 hours while you book your flights with your airline, of course ensuring that that all matches up. So once you've done this, you return to the MIQ website, input your flight number, confirm your managed isolation allocation, and then you are sent a voucher which confirms your allocation in managed isolation by the New Zealand government. You then bring this voucher with you and present it to your airline before boarding their flight. Alright, let's get to it. I took a bunch of notes to share with you as I was travelling, so I am really hoping that this is golden stuff. On the plane, you are given the usual arrival card plus a separate COVID passenger health form to complete. When you disembark off the plane, there is a one-way system in place and a member of staff from the airport met and guided or chaperoned us through. And we moved through the airport as one group to different sort of like pit stops. We moved to a corridor first and stood there for about 15 minutes. Then we moved to a next holding spot just before what usually is duty free and stood there for 9 minutes. Then we were moved to a spot just before passport control, and that was just a couple of minutes before we were processed through there. First, you have a health screen for symptoms and your temperature is taken. This is then noted on your arrival card as well as a sticker to say Managed Isolation Hotel. So I guess this is where the sorting happens. If you were assessed as high risk, I take it you would have a different sticker to say that you were going to a different facility. When we came through baggage claim, all bags were laid out spaced apart on the belt and it wasn't moving, plus there were no other bags across any other belts. It was so quiet, you could hear a pin drop, like nothing was moving, nothing was happening, it was so quiet. We stood by the baggage claim as a group for about 2 minutes, then moved closer to customs in our line and stood there for 19 minutes. Yes, I timed this all for you. And once through customs and out the arrivals gate, you walk towards a table by the exit where someone took my name, looked at my passport, and that's when they told me which facility I was going to. From landing to being on the bus, it was just under an hour and a half, which I thought was so fine. I was kind of expecting it to be a bit of a longer process, to be honest. On the bus, there was a plastic screen separating passengers from the driver, and the driver was so lovely. He gave us a nice welcome message over the microphone and gave us an overview of what happens once you arrive at the hotel. So when we arrived at the hotel, our site manager from the New Zealand Army gave us a briefing on the bus. This included information on the check-in process, the definition of a bubble and the requirement to distance from other bubbles, the fact that only one type of mask is permitted at the facility, the blue disposable one, how to accept deliveries and the fact that they are allowed, the limit on alcohol consumption, the importance of cleaning and sanitizing hands, especially after visiting communal areas, rules for communal areas, contacting staff at the hotel, and medical resources and requirements. This included nurses available 24/7. They will get prescriptions in for you. You have a required daily health check at your door by a nurse, testing on days 3 and 11 of your stay, and that you must have a negative result on day 11 in order to be released from the facility. We got off the bus in order of families first, then couples, then individuals, and we collected our bags which had been unloaded and spaced out in front of the hotel. We then lined up, there were floor markings to show where to stand, and went through the check-in process one by one. Whilst in line, we got handed our information pack for the stay, and we also got handed our first meal selection sheet. Yes, you get to choose your meals, can you believe it? Upon checking in, you provide your personal details as well as your length of stay in the country, and they also gave me a New Zealand SIM as I only had a UK number. Then I was handed a room key and directed on where to go, and followed the one-way system round to my room. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. And if you're new to my channel, you know what I'm about to say. I would so appreciate a vote of confidence from you by hitting that subscribe button. It's been 44.5 hours wearing a face mask. So this moment, that's moisturizer, I swear. Once I unpack, it's not gonna look as fresh. So I'm just gonna quickly do a round room thing. I'm stoked because I'm looking at the road, so I can do a little bit of people watching. I'm not looking at the same thing. I've got a nice big king bed. To be honest, the mattress is probably better than the one I had. And the bathroom's fresh, fine. It's nice and bright. There's enough natural light. Full length mirror. I don't even have a full length mirror at home. Look, I'm not trying to be insensitive. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be distasteful, but I am happy with the situation. Also, it's got a nice big car park where you can do exercise, which apparently not all of them have, so I'm stoked about that because I'll be going out there for a little jog every day. And people can drop off to this hotel, so like Uber Eats, deliveries, friends, family, which is the part that I was most concerned about, so I'm stoked about that. Enough chit chat, let's get the tour going. King bed, dun dun dun, we're looking outside. Oh my gosh, so much going on. We're on the ground floor, doesn't matter if I jump around. Fridge. Oh, we got some milk. We've got ironing board, kettle, Bible, tea and coffee, I guess. There's some storage up there as well. Looking back at the room, this is what it looks like. There's actually a curved wall here where the toilet is. This is the bathroom. Got all your good stuff, some dishwashing stuff, body wash, hair stuff, flannels, towels, glasses, hair dryer, me, and then shower, pretty decent. Double door entrance to the shower, I mean. Okay, meal one. We've got satay chicken, some greens, and a little custardy thing, I think. But it looks yum, it smells yum. Not bad. And a bottle of water. Ching ching. We've got jackfruit tacos, a little bit of side salad, and a blueberry muffin. Like, this is a lot, guys. We've also been delivered our next meal sheet. Christmas is on this one. Look at this. Turkey, ham, eye fillet, cheese souffle. How nice. This is so yum. A freshness to it, a creaminess to it. Wow. I'm glad you could join me for lunch. Okay, morning of day 2, just done a workout, 7 till 7:30 precisely. If you want to like sweat and like get your heart rate really up, then you have to book in for a time between 5 and 7:30, half an hour slots. So 7 to 7:30 was me. Day 2 dinner, what's in the bag? Oh, stop. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, cute. Oh. Little cake. So cute. Okay, what's this? Must be like a side salad. Oh, nice. Some veg. I don't know what the other option was tonight, but I was like, let me just get the pasta. Look at that. It's got like pine nuts and everything. Okay, let me eat. I'm ready for this. Okay, so I can't remember where it was. I saw somewhere like about doing managed isolation to like be prepared in terms of like your clothing and stuff. I didn't quite realize the level at which I had to be. So you get 2 laundry vouchers and 10 items per voucher. So luckily my angel friend Chanel brought me some washing powder, and I'm just hand washing some stuff now. I'm just gonna like hang it on the doors and stuff and then hope it's dry in a couple of days. Top tip, either bring washing powder or bring lots of stuff. Hash browns, bacon, eggs, mushrooms, Boom. We're developing our setup here. Oh, yeah, all my drying. Okay, just done the dishes. They give you a little pouch. And then in here I've got my washing powder. Yeah, that's all. Just wanted to give you a little update of housekeeping. And then I've got stuff drying everywhere. Just gonna do some random updates as well. Breakfast comes around 7:45 every morning, and then lunch comes around like 12:30, 1ish, and then dinner comes around like 6:30, just for timings. And then also I'm gonna give a little shout out to their isolation newsletter. It is so great. There's like a little Sudoku on the front, movies and books recommendations, update on the Wi-Fi. Might be slower than usual. This is due to our hotel being at max capacity, around 300 guests streaming at the same time. Getting out of here, hiring a car, going to the airport, support. When you're leaving, take a snap with our sign. There's like a, I'll try and get a shot of it in the reception area. How great, they do a newsletter, eh? Lunchtime, we got a little butter bowl, salad and banana bread. Just been to get my first COVID test done. Day 3, so they do day 3 and day 11, don't know if I said. You basically go to the conference room, they've got a one-way system set up, and then they check you fill in a form, give that in, and then they check your passport, and then you sit down on the chair, and then someone comes over in full PPE and does the swab, and they like give you a little like brief on like how to breathe through it if it gets uncomfortable. She was like, tilt your head up a bit, and then basically like, okay, start breathing through your mouth now. And then they do the swab, and it's like, it was like a matter of seconds. It was so quick and not uncomfortable like I thought it was gonna be. I think I was a bit nervous about it this morning, but okay, we're okay. This has come with dinner tonight. How, like, man, it makes you proud to be a New Zealander, right?
I feel the weather is good and you would lose some family time.
Oh, kia ora, and welcome home. Well, almost home.
It's a real do the mucky, get the treat situation. You do the 14 days.
How good's this? Fresh as a daisy. I nearly forgot what day it is. Day 5, ISO diaries. Just done a workout in my room. First workout I've done in my room, the other ones have been outside, but this morning we were on lockdown between 6 and 10, so we weren't allowed out of our room, so missed that morning slot. I mean, I could have gone between 5 and 6, but Hun wanted a bit of a sleep in. Tonight we have beef tataki. Hello, look at that. Beef tataki, baby. Oh, kia ora and welcome to the festive season and managed isolation. Thank you for helping us keep COVID-19 out of Aotearoa New Zealand communities. We appreciate it, and so do 5 million Kiwis. They've taken something that is very serious and something that could be very black and white, and they've added so much, I don't know, humanity, for lack of a better word. Like, look at this, like this, they don't need to do this sort of stuff is what I'm trying to say. Look at all this, like printed all nice. They've got information about incoming gifts, festive window art, transform your brown paper bags into window art. Oh, a quiz. They've got a link here for a quiz, like a bit.ly link. Christmas dance songs with moves for the kids, song and easy choreography moves, another link. Looking after your mental health and well-being. There are difficult and challenging times, especially during the festive season when many of you will be apart from your whānau and loved ones. There are information and tools available to help you feel mentally well and get through isolation, including health professionals on site to talk to. And look at that. They're doing a great job. They're doing a really great job. I also got some fresh sheets today, so I put those on, new towels and everything, cleared the bins out, all of that. So feeling good, feeling good. Also, I was just gonna say, if you've seen one of my previous videos, you would have seen in my room I had random pictures up on the walls in my bedroom. So because I'm surprising my parents, I brought the pictures with me to stick in my hotel room so that when I FaceTime them on Christmas, I can sit on the chair to make it look like I'm in bed. So those are the pictures that were behind me in my bed, and it's good because the natural light was going this way as well. Hello, hello. It is day 6 and we've just had lunch delivered, and it is halloumi salad day. Got some chickpeas on some lettuce there. And then also we've got apple, some chips, water. Bam, we're away. Good morning, Merry Christmas. 8:15 and at 8:30 I have a FaceTime with my family. So I have to pretend like it's 7:30 in the evening on Christmas Eve in London. This is where the day starts. I tried to do some like a mini workout in my room just now because I woke up so anxious. Let's try and do this. The chair's there and then I've shut the blind and then I've put the bathroom light on and then these lights on to try and like imitate the light I had at my place. Do you know what's perfect is the 2 visits you have, breakfast and the nurse to do a health check, and they've both been done before 8:30. Usually the health check can come like 9, so I thought I was just gonna have to like hang up all of a sudden. Oh, here we go. Here we are, 10:30. I've opened the blinds back up. We've got daylight again. Man, I had a bit of a hiccup like 20 minutes in. My hotel phone started ringing. It was like, so I was like, oh my gosh, I muted. And then I like was like, oh my God, what do I do? So I was like, I have to take the phone off the hook. So I was like, oh, I just left the Zoom call. I just left meeting and then took the phone off the hook. And then I was like, okay, I think I'm safe. I went back on. I was like, sorry, my phone died. I think we're okay. I think we're in the clear. I don't think I acknowledged how much like anxiety I was holding for that one call, because I know that's the only time I'll have to video chat my family while I'm doing this secret isolation. So I feel like the relief is coming over me now, which is great because it's Christmas. Thank goodness I can chill out. And it's 1 week until I get to surprise them, so I'm so excited. I'm like gonna get glam just for the sake of it. You know, like why not? Just get into the spirit. Party for one in the hotel room. I definitely want to do a red lip. Is that a crime with a red top? Who knows, but I'm gonna do it. Let's go. As you can tell, we are feeling ourselves right now. I'm gonna, look at me flicking my hair around like, oh, I so glad. My lunch arrived, full on Christmas lunch. We got a Christmas cracker and then a caprese salad, roast turkey. Check that out, wow. Water, we need this before the bubbles. Another candy cane. And then also petit four. Cute. I mean, let's crack this and get going, right? Christmas lunch. For one. I'm all dressed up, nowhere to go. Story of my life. Look how thick the turkey steak is. It's a lot of food. I guess let's have a chat about this year. Yeah, good chat. Cheers! What a way to spend Christmas in 2020, I mean. Why did the mechanic sleep under the car? Any guesses? No? Oily in the morning. I feel like that should be when did the mechanic sleep under the car? Only in the morning, but oily in the morning. I don't mean to alarm you, but Home Alone's just started and this is me now. Bye. Boxing Day morning. I've just sent my fake Christmas photos to my family chat. The level of thought that's gone into these fake photos, I can't explain enough. Also just the level of thought that's gone into the different things that I'm doing in bloody stealth mode. It's a lot to keep track of, and now like family members are involved. Like my uncles are checking in, my auntie's checking in, my grandma's checking in, like how's it going, I'm like, I'm so sorry guys, keeping up this lie. Now it's like crunch time, like it's day 9 in ISO, 6 days, 5.5 days even, until this is all gonna go down. And I think this is the first time I'm actually feeling excited about it. So we're at Ellerslie, which is by a race course called Ellerslie Racecourse, and that's where the Boxing Day races happen. So when we came here, I was like, oh, I wonder if we'll see anything like for Boxing Day races. Today it's really pulling through. We've got some traffic lining up. We're seeing some fashion walk past, like because the entrance is like that way, like a lot of Ubers, I mean, I'm presuming because there's a lot of Priuses, some cabs, then some people like getting dropped off at the petrol station and then walking. So it's going to be a bit of a fashion show today. Yeah, just action, full on action today. Can't keep up. So everyone's lining up to down there, you turn right to get into the race course. Yeah, team. Yeah, team. We're off. It's just all go, I tell you. It's all go. We've just had a little bit of time offline. I've done a whole lot of washing, hand washing. I've also given in both of my laundry vouchers at the same time, because you can do 10 items as one laundry voucher and you get given 2. So I've dropped off 20 items and they'll be back tomorrow, but then I've hand washed some stuff as well. I've tidied up, I've cleaned the bathroom. So I'm feeling quite on top of stuff. It's day 13, it's the last night. You know how pets do like zoomies? I literally just had that around the room. I was like running around the room, like jumping up and down, like, I mean, I think emotions are heightened because it's the end of the year, like it's literally New Year's Eve tomorrow. But I'm just like, what? I'm packing now. I'm gonna like pack up all my stuff. So tomorrow we've got normal check in the morning. 3 hours before we leave, we have to have another nurse check. And then yeah, we go at 1:15. Oh my gosh, it is the last day. It's day 14. What? I feel like I neglected this like a little bit during like the middle or like towards the end of the time, but also like I just got into a routine. Like I got into my routine. I'd wake up, I'd do my exercise, shower, breakfast, start doing stuff like life admin or like planning different videos I want to do, plotting and planning for 2021, talking to lots of friends, like video chats all the time. I just kept myself quite busy. I actually don't know where the time's gone. It's really bizarre. I don't know how it's been 2 weeks. It's like, but that's good, right? It's good, it's good, it's good. Part of me feels frustrated because I gave myself like a lot of things to do in this 2 weeks. Like I'm like, okay, you're gonna get through a lot on the personal to-do list. And I didn't tick everything off, which really bugs me, but it's okay because I didn't waste my time was spent well. So yeah, and you know what, you've got to acknowledge the fact that you just did it, because it is a pressure cooker and it is challenging at times because you're in this environment. I think you've got a lot of time to think. Yeah, I just thought I'd quickly tap in. It's been an interesting one. I can't believe the time has come. I'm gonna see my family literally in a matter of hours. I hope the surprise goes well. I'm sure it will. Ooh. Well, look at that timing. That was actually my final health check that I need to do before I can leave. So I get my note that I have to hand in when I do go. He saw the camera and he was like, am I live? Okay, well, that timing, that basically wraps it up, right? I'll be heading on my way very soon. I'm so excited. Literally an hour and 15. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me for this experience. I mean, let's hope it was worth the watch. If you've made it this far, please do me a favor and like this video. If you like what I'm putting down and you're picking it up, please subscribe to my channel. It really helps. And yeah, thanks for joining me. And hopefully I'll see you again soon. Okay, bye. I'm just so sick of FaceTime.
I knew you would.
How's this happen?